Hey Susan, um, sounds pretty terrible with your friend and all, and I'm really, really sorry, but maybe this little feedback will cheer you up a little bit. To everyone else, this is not Feedback Friday, this is just a little feedback I'm giving just for today. Anyways, the song that we're talking about is I'm Fragile by Crystalsuzy, and you can check out the link in the description below. Um, it's a really pretty song. It's a very relaxing, very calming. I really like the lyrics. It's just all fits together very nicely. Um, your voice fits really well with this, I think, and I think you could do more stuff like this. Even though I also like all your other stuff, I think this kind of style really fits your voice, suits your voice really well. You have a really nice guitar sound. Chris has a really just played it really nicely. It just sounds nice. The playing is nice. It's in time and everything. And as I said, I think your vocals sound really great with this one. A couple of things, a couple of notes that I have is, first of all, wait with the strings a little bit longer. Like right now you're starting with them right away in your intro. Wait a little bit longer with that, you know? Wait until your second verse or something like that. Just slowly build your song. No need to rush it and have it that early in your song already. So just a little bit longer, and I think it's gonna improve your song a lot. Um, Next is the solo guitar. You know me, I don't really like solo guitars that much, just because, well, I don't know. I'm listening to the Billboard charts every week, and I haven't heard a solo in a really long time. So, and since I'm coming from a commercial perspective to this whole thing, I personally don't ever write guitar solos. That being said, it's a nice solo. I'm not crazy about all the panning from left to right and all that stuff. Um, if it was up to me, I would just take out that effect. I would just leave it dead center or something like that. Um, the solo is enough, is interesting enough. You don't need stuff to, you know, make it even more interesting. And lastly, I want to talk about the strings, just the string sound, which is a little bit. I mean, it sounds fake. It doesn't sound like real strings, obviously, but there's a couple of things. First of all, that you can do to make it sound more realistic, and secondly, to make it sound just better and make it fit better into your arrangement. The first thing I would do if I were you, so I think right now you just have one cello line, right? What you could do is, what I love is, but it's what you're using is not just one cello. You're using an entire section. That's the sample, right? So what you could do is use a sample delay and delay one side just a couple of milliseconds, maybe, you know, around 300, 400 milliseconds or so. And that's going to open up that sound. It's going to make it stereo. And meaning that in the middle you're going to have the guitar and the vocals, and on the sides you're going to have that cello, which I think is going to clear up your arrangement a little bit. Not that it's too busy or anything, but still, like even with those simple arrangements, I would still make it very clear where everything is sitting in the mix. So open up that stereo image a little bit by using a sample delay. And the other tip that I have for you is, why not experiment a little bit with violins as well? Because right now I think you're just using a cello section. Um, I don't see a reason why you wouldn't try out some violins, some violas, and for the finale, possibly even some double basses. I think that's gonna just enrich your sound, make it sound more orchestral, take it to a new place. Not that it necessarily needs that, but since you're already starting with a cello section, I'm guessing that's probably the direction that you wanted to go this song to go in. So why not go all the way, and why not end on a big note with a full orchestral sound with a full string section? Anyways, that was just my feedback. Hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully see you back next week. And chin up. Everything's gonna be okay, as always. Cheers.